what did you find throughout the process was the thing that video was kind of like doing for you? Obviously, you were learning this new thing, but what was the video achieving for you?
Well, I mean, it does a bunch of different things, but I think one of the things like, when you're a coach, a healer, some kind of heart-centered entrepreneur where you kinda have to have a really strong relationship with your clients, like, it's who you are as much as what you know. Video lets people kind of virtually look you in the eye before you've ever got on Zoom or got on a phone call or even sent them an email, and they get a taste of what it might be like to work with you. I've actually had clients say to me, "I watched a bunch of your videos and I could imagine myself working with you." And that's what video does. And, it's not the only thing you can do. Like, if you're a really talented copywriter, you can do it with
Hmm.
writing, but not all of us are talented copywriters, but all of us can talk.
Yeah, totally. And there's also a thing of like sometimes when you're writing, like for me, that's an edited version of me, whereas like this version is like obviously I've prepared for this, but in the same way that I would prepare for a coaching call. So it's still me. We're having a conversation in a way that isn't forced in any way. So you get to know me and you can get a lot more comfortable with just being yourself and using your voice and speaking when you're doing video, and especially if you're doing it regularly. The 3 videos a year isn't necessarily gonna, like, break the friction of doing it. You've got your setup, you've hit the button, and also when Instagram does something like they go down, you're like, "Okay, no, this is just par for the course." Or Instagram moves where the button is, you're just more adept to, like, figuring it out because you've been doing it more regularly.
Well, and also, like, you know, I'm a menopausal woman. Sometimes my hair goes crazy, sometimes my skin goes berserk. And instead of being totally paralyzed by the fact that I don't look perfect, whatever that means, I kind of gotten over myself a little bit. That being said, like, I'm wearing lipstick, I'm wearing concealer. I don't go on Zoom without concealer ever, but I'm not so precious about myself anymore because 'cause I've kind of gotten used to it a little bit. Like, I still wish that, I didn't look like I'm almost 60, but it's like I am. So this is who I am. So, but yeah, the more you do it, the more comfortable you get. If I forget something, instead of going, "Oh my god, I forgot something," I'm like, "Ooh, next video."